Hey, Theo. How are you feeling? Are you hungover?
I'm not as nauseous as I was this morning, but I still have a massive headache. I really want to go home. I need your chicken soup to feel better.
You should have taken it easy last night. Do you even remember what time you came home? It was past 2 a.m. Did you forget you had work the next day? You're not that young anymore, you know?
I know. I wasn't supposed to be that late, but we had such a good time at the corporate party. A bunch of us, including my boss, wanted to go for more drinks afterwards. And after that, I guess we all got wasted. So you see, it was half work and half fun.
That doesn't mean you need to stay out until 2 a.m. Theo, you promised me when Evelyn was born that you were going to cut down on drinks so you can spend more time with us instead. You said you wanted to watch your daughter grow, but nothing's changed for the past 3 years. You still go out 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I used to go out more, like nearly every day. Wouldn't you agree that it's gotten better?
Of course you go out less. It's because I tell you not to every time. It's really tiring for me too. How I have to tell you to stop drinking all the time. You should understand that you're wasting my energy as well.
I always tell myself that I'll only have one drink, but then I'm drinking my second and thirds before I even know it. I know it sounds like I have a drinking problem, but it's not that. I simply enjoy getting drinks with my friends. It's so much fun that I don't want to stop. Because if I did, I feel like I'll miss out.
If you can analyze yourself that well, I'm sure you can also control your habits. You need to begin going out less.
You're right. I'm sorry, Maria. You know I am, right? I will strive to be a better dad. I will stop going out so often so I can spend more time with you and Evelyn.
I want you to mean it, Theo. Because I've heard and read similar lines a million times. If you're not going to keep your word, you might as well not say it at all.
You two are the most important people in my life. Nothing matters to me more. I know I've let you down, but please, you have to believe me.
See, you're doing it again. You apologize and manipulate me with nice, sweet words when you're not drunk. It's such a shame because you would be a great dad if you didn't drink so much. Your daughter would love you so much more.
I was hoping both of you would love regardless of my drinking. Come on, Maria, I have a lot of stress at work. A few drinks makes me happy. Let your man release his stress over a good time sometimes.
I'm having issues with your drinking because it's not sometimes. Plus, you feel happy, but you don't seem happy at all when you get drunk. It's like you turn into a different person. You become rough and mean, and extremely stubborn. No matter what I say, you refuse to come home until you become totally wasted. You become someone else, Theo. I know I'm not the only one who has told you this.
But I've never raised a finger to you or Evelyn.
Of course not. What, do you want a sticker for not hitting your wife or daughter? As a no, if you ever do anything to me or Evelyn, that would be the end of our marriage. I will not tolerate any violence from you. Anyway, you can't go out for drinks for the rest of the month. I mean it.
But Maria, there's still 10 days left of this month.
Only 10 days, Theo. You have been out way too much this month. Do you know how much you've spent? Your entire pay is going to disappear on beers and cocktails.
Come on, honey, just once then.
No. I work from home while taking care of our daughter and keeping the house. You need to take on some of the tasks too. And you also need to save money on better things, like Evelyn's education. By the way, going out less would also minimize the risk of you losing your wallet again. Remember last year when you were too drunk to even realize you had lost $500 along with the leather wallet I gave you on your birthday? Theo, if you need to get help, you should get it soon. I know you think you don't have a drinking problem, but I'm pretty sure you do. If you can't face your issues now, you're going to have to face more problems in the future. And I am praying that does not include Evelyn and I leaving you.
What? No, you can't leave me. Please, I can't live without you two.
Well, then you need to get yourself together and do something about your drinking habits. I'm serious. I am sick of having to take care of a mean and drunk husband. It's draining after having a long day of work and chores and caring for Evelyn. You may not be violent, but it's a very serious problem for me. Serious enough that I sometimes wonder if it's worth saving our marriage.
Okay, I get it. You're right. I'm so sorry. I will do better. And for starters, I won't go out for the rest of the month. I promise.
You better keep it, Theo. I am warning you. If you break your promise, I might actually take actions this time. Mark my words. Think about how you want to live the rest of your life, and with who, okay? I'll let you get back to work now.
I understand. I will come straight home after work tonight. Will you make me some of your chicken soup? And something that's not too heavy for my alcohol-beaten digestive system, please.
Alright, I will cook you my hungover special. Good luck with work, and try to take it easy today. Theo, seriously? Are you out drinking? Where the hell are you? Pick up your damn phone.
What do you want, woman? I'm having a good time at the bar. You already know I'm out. Stop, just give up and let me be.
Have you not listened to the message I left you today? Or do you just care more about your drinks than your daughter?
What are you talking about? I'm out with people from work. My smartphone was in my bag, so I haven't heard any messages. What is it? I'm kind of busy.
I see. Guess where I am right now.
Huh? How the hell would I know? At home? Oh, did you say you were visiting your parents today? Or did my drunk mind just make that up?
Your daughter is at the hospital, you idiot! We got into an accident. We went out shopping with my mom and this nuthead hit our car at the parking lot. He was so busy talking on his goddamn phone, he wasn't looking where he was going.
Oh, I see. Oh, good thing you took her to the hospital then.
What?
She's alright now, right? Tell her to fasten her seatbelt at all times. It'd be great if 3-year-olds understood everything they're told, wouldn't it?
Very funny, Theo. Very funny. So, you're not coming to see her?
I'm pretty drunk right now, in case you couldn't tell. If I go now, I think I'll get hit by a car too. You don't need me anyway. Evelyn has her mommy. I'll be useless. Besides, I'm having a blast right now. There's no way I'm missing out on what's about to go down.
Wow, what a father. You choose to have a blast while your daughter gets treated in the hospital. I thought you said nothing matters more than us. But I guess drinking is the winner of your priorities.
Oh, come on, Maria. Don't compare yourself to alcohol. I've been so dramatic.
Well, I can't really help but be dramatic in an emergency situation. Especially when my husband is not concerned for his daughter, on top of breaking his promise not to go out for just 10 days. I see how it is. You don't care about me or your daughter.
I have my reasons. One of my clients here right now. I made her build a good relationship with him, you know? So it's this work. You don't have to worry about money every day because I work my ass off. Even after my usual work hours, like today. You should be thankful that your husband is a hard worker, and let me guess, Evelyn is asleep right now, isn't she? That's why you're messaging me, so there's no point in me going to the hospital.
Your daughter has been in an accident.
We all encounter accidents at some point in life. She just happened to get into one at an early stage. Anyway, she should be glad she is okay.
Okay. You haven't even asked about her condition. Are you not interested in how hurt your daughter is?
If she was in serious condition, you wouldn't be messaging me this much. So she must be fine. I am good at measuring the situation to your anger level.
Do you want to know what she's being treated for? Or which hospital she's at? Anything? How can you be so heartless?
If there's something you want me to know, then just say it! Don't ask, guess where I am? So go on, tell me. What am I supposed to know him right now, aside from the fact that she was in an accident?
Evelyn has a broken leg. She landed badly when she was thrown onto the backseat floor.
A broken leg, huh? Too bad she won't be able to walk for a while then.
What? That's it? She's 3!
Not that big of a deal. In fact, it's good that she only got a broken leg from being in a car accident.
Alright, enough. I am so done with you. I was an idiot for thinking you'd drop everything to come see your daughter. I can't believe how naive I was.
Me neither! It's probably fair for the both of us you didn't let me know at all. Anyway, I have to go. We're doing more shots now! Woohoo! Tell Evelyn I said hi. I'll visit the hospital tomorrow if I'm not too hungover to drive.
It's past lunchtime. What the hell are you doing? Are you still sleeping?
Jesus, will you stop calling me? My phone beeps the second I fall asleep. Trying to get some rest here. Why don't you get that I can't answer the phone? Stop bombarding me with calls and messages, man.
How can you sleep? I thought you were coming to see your daughter. Are you too hungover to drive? Is that what it is?
It's my day off today. Let me catch up on my sleep, okay? I'm so tired. I came home at like 8 a.m.
8 a.m.? That was a few hours ago. So you're not hungover, but rather drunk still, huh?
Yeah, sounds about right. So I've been wanting to get some sleep, but you keep distracting me.
Do you remember what I told you about Evelyn? Are you not worried about her?
You're overreacting, Maria. She broke her leg, right? I broke her leg before too. It was nothing, and I walk fine now. I will visit her at the hospital tomorrow, okay? Happy?
Tomorrow? You think it's nothing? How dare you, Theo? You remember what's going on and still won't rush to see her?
Ugh, it's a whining woman. I can almost hear you through the screen. Give me a break. I have a bad headache, okay? I can't drive myself to the hospital. In fact, I can barely look at my screen right now. Just let me rest, please.
So be it then. It's too bad you will never see your daughter again.
What? What do you mean I won't see her again? She has a broken leg. It's not like she's dying. Why would you threaten me like that? That's pretty low of you.
You'll be wishing it was just a threat in no time. Anyway, I've really had enough. You've made your priorities clear with me. If you're going to be that way, it's your loss. I will proceed as I see fit.
Go do whatever you want to do. I don't care as long as you leave me alone. I need to get some sleep now. You're too naive to do anything anyway. He'll come around and ask to take you back, I know it. Hey Maria, it's been a week since you left. When are you coming back? When are you gonna forgive me? You know how sorry I am, don't you? I miss you guys. Please come back.
I don't know how many times I need to tell you. I am not returning.
I'm so sorry about what happened. It was horrible of me to keep drinking when Evelyn was hurt. You know, it was the alcohol speaking, not me. I've begged for your forgiveness from the moment I realized what I've done. Will you at least tell me which hospital she is at? I really want to see her. How can I make it up? I know what to do because you keep ignoring me. I even visited her parents, but they won't even listen to my apology. Please, tell me what I need to do.
You will sign the divorce papers once ready. That's the only thing I want from you.
Huh? Divorce? Divorce? Why?
Why? I don't get why you're acting surprised. You think this is all a joke, don't you? Your daughter was injured in a car accident, but you refused to visit her right away because you were too busy drinking. Tell me, which part of that is not enough reason for divorce? I could understand if you were on a business trip or something. But no, you were in town, drinking. Neither I or Evelyn need a father who prioritizes drinking over his daughter.
I told you, Maria, I was just drunk. I didn't understand the situation at all.
It doesn't matter, Theo. I was a fool for trusting you all along. I shouldn't have given you a chance, ever.
I will quit drinking, I swear.
You swore you'd quit when Evelyn was born. Look where we are 3 years later. You swear, you break, and repeat. You have betrayed us over and over again. I will not make the same mistake anymore.
I mean it, Maria. I'll admit myself in rehab and I'll get help. I'm not going to drink a drop of alcohol for the rest of my life. So please, forgive me. I'm on my knees. I miss you and Evelyn. I haven't seen either of you in a week. I'm so lonely without you two.
There is no need for us to see you. Frankly, I'm sure you don't need to either. We're worth less than your alcohol for you anyways. Why don't you go out and have a blast again? This time you don't have to worry about me getting mad at you.
No, Maria, you're wrong. You two are everything to me.
It may be true that you used to drink more before Evelyn was born, but you haven't changed the way you drink at all. You don't know your limits. You get completely wasted every single time. Do you remember when you had to cancel our plans to go to the amusement park because you were too hungover the next day? What about the time you went out, forgetting that I had asked you to watch Evelyn so that I could go to my high school reunion? You broke so many promises so many times. I am so mad at myself for letting you treat us like crap.
I won't break any more promises, I swear. You have to believe me.
So that we can repeat this conversation again in 2 days? Not a chance. I will not believe a word you say.
Maria, please!
Give me a reason why you deserve another chance. What good will it do us to trust a drunk like you? Have you even read your own messages to me when I told you Evelyn got into an accident? You said, "Oh, I see." You also said I was overreacting and that Evelyn's broken leg was nothing. Can you imagine how I felt? I was so upset I couldn't breathe. I regretted messaging you, although I knew you went out drinking when you didn't pick up my call. I should have stopped there. Because at that point, you had already broken the promise that you wouldn't go out drinking for the rest of the month.
I know I lose control when I have a drink. I lose rationality very quickly. You know this too, right? I love drinking, but I'm such a lightweight. I don't know why I get so drunk easily.
It's so pathetic how you still don't know your limits. Because a decent person knows and enjoys drinks responsibly. See, you might not know this, but that's what all adults do. I tried to tell you many, many times, but you did not listen to me. I have been very busy myself, balancing my career and my private life. So I admit trying not to face your drinking problems. I tried to tell myself that it's easier if I just take it all, that you were just stressed. But not anymore. I finally understand now. Alcohol or stress is not to blame. It's you, Theo. I have zero expectations for you now. I give up. We're done.
I want to make this up to you. Please, tell me how you forgive me. I will do anything. I will obey anything that you say.
I already told you. There is only one thing I ask of you, and that is to divorce me. Nothing else.
No, I don't want to get a divorce.
I warned you, didn't I? Not just once, but many times. But you underestimated me and didn't take me seriously. You thought I would let you get away with it again. Well, not this time. You were toxic to us, both as father and as a husband.
You can't divorce me over the drunk version. That is not the real me. Please, Maria, I miss Evelyn so much. I want to see her right now. I can't believe I said the things I said when I was drunk. You're right, I am so pathetic, letting alcohol control me like that. I will change, I swear. I'm not going to drink ever again, please believe me. Believe the words of the sober version of me.
That's what I've been doing the last few years. But think about it, Theo. You know you turn into a different person when you're drunk. But you let yourself go to bars. At that moment, you are still sober. And you let yourself have a drink. At that moment, you're still sober. See? You become drunk because the sober version of you allows it. So no, I can't believe anything you say. In any version.
You're right, I have been too easy on myself. I fool myself every time. I talked myself into thinking I would only have one drink, that things will be fine this time. I'm a weak person.
Yes, you are. And you really need to get help to overcome yourself. Like I said, it's not the alcohol to blame. You brought this upon yourself. You did this to your wife and your daughter.
I'm sorry, I truly am. I will apologize as many times as you want me to for the rest of our lives. I won't have one sip ever again.
Stop it. I'm tired of you telling me you won't do it again. I bet you won't even go to rehab. You'll get out the front door and end up in a bar somehow. But hey, you should be happy our marriage is over. Because you don't have to worry about missing out. You can drink as long as you want to. It's what you always wanted to do, isn't it? It wasn't easy to get Theo to sign our divorce papers after that. It took months, but I also had a lot of evidence to support my case. After a while, he finally saw that he didn't have a chance to win his family back and agreed to the divorce with me, having Evelyn's sole custody. I was such a fool to believe that he was nice and hardworking enough that I would settle for him cutting down on drinks once our child was born. I should have realized much sooner that he had a serious problem and that he was not handling those problems well. Although he was never violent to me or Evelyn, he had done enough damage to us emotionally. I wish I had divorced him much sooner, but nonetheless, glad it happened before it was too late. A mutual friend told me that he couldn't stop drinking from all the stress, that he finally fell down the stairs at a bar and ended up in the hospital. I know he was sending me messages around that time, but I haven't read any of them. I keep his contact in case I need to talk to him about Evelyn, but I will not allow him to see her until she's old enough to say she wants to spend time with him. After the divorce, my daughter and I moved closer to my parents. I continue to work from home, but I plan to look for better paying jobs in the near future to support my daughter. I was worried how the divorce would impact her, but she doesn't seem to mind, now that she gets to spend so much time with her grandparents, who are at our house nearly every day. To think of it, her father was always too hungover to play with her, even on the weekends. So she seems to be enjoying playing with adults other than myself. She didn't choose to be separated from her father, but she will not be lonely, because she will always have a loving mom and grandparents who will put her above anything.
Serena, I have something important I need to tell you.
What is it, Brie?
I have a new boyfriend.
Really? But when did you break up with your boyfriend? Was it Tom? You change boyfriends so often, I can't keep up.
But this time, I think you'll really be surprised. In fact, I'm 100% sure it'll blow you away.
I'm intrigued. Your new boyfriend's really that great?
He is. Because, well, my new boyfriend is Brent.
Brent? Do you mean...
That's right. Your fiancé, Brent.
Are you for real?
Yes, it's true. Are you surprised?
Are you telling me that you stole my fiancé?
I'm so glad I surprised you. I couldn't wait to tell and see how you would react.
I don't understand. Brie, aren't we friends?
Yes, we are. We've been BFFs since high school.
I knew you were a two-faced slut who liked to steal other people's boyfriends. But we've remained friends because I thought you would change one day.
Well, didn't you know that I stole your boyfriend in high school? And that IT guy you were serious about a few years ago.
What? Are you serious?
When I see what my friends have, I can't help it. I want it for myself. But with Brent this time, you were engaged to him, and yet I was able to steal him from you. I figured I should let you know what's going on. Aren't I just the kindest person?
I wouldn't call that kind.
So, I guess your engagement is off, and you two aren't getting married anymore.
I can't believe it. He's a jerk, but you're an even bigger jerk.
But I'm your best friend. You should be happy for me.
I'll never be happy for you. Don't contact me ever again.
If Brent and I get married, I'll be sure to let you know. And Serena, you're so pretty. I'm sure there's a great guy for you. I'm praying for you. If you ever need advice or someone's shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you. After all, we're best friends.
Be quiet.
Hello, Serena. How have you been?
Who is this?
Ooh, how cold. We've been best friends for over 10 years, and this is how you greet me. I'm sad.
We aren't best friends. What do you want?
I have something really important I want to tell you, Serena.
I'm not interested. I'm sure it's something stupid.
Don't say that. Shouldn't you be happy that your best friend made an effort to get in touch with you after our long silence?
I'm not happy. We aren't best friends or even friends anymore. Actually, I'm really busy, so please don't contact me anymore.
Don't say that. I wanted to tell you that I'm getting married to Brent, your ex-fiancé.
Is that so? Well, congratulations then.
Is that all? Can't you be more happy for us? Legally, We're already married! But our wedding ceremony and all is next week. Oh, I wanted to apologize that I didn't invite you, Serena.
No worries. I wouldn't have gone even if you had invited me. So there's no reason for you to apologize for that.
Come on, that's not how you really feel. I know, deep down, you want to be at the wedding. Though I think you want to be the bride standing next to Brent, right?
That's not how I feel. Anyhow, are we done? If there's nothing else, I need to get going. Like I said, I'm busy.
It's just, everyone's busy. Most of the people I invited cannot attend. So, I won't mind if you came to the wedding.
Excuse me? How dare you patronize me? I'm definitely not going to your wedding.
I don't know why our friends from high school can't come. It's really a mystery.
It doesn't concern me, and I'm not going.
Is it because you still have feelings for Brent?
Of course not.
Oh, then there's no problem. Don't worry. I'll make Brent happy. It's your best friend's wedding! You could be more excited for us.
Well, actually, I'm worried if you'll be okay.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm sure you know everything about Brent. And knowing all of that, I have to applaud you for still wanting to marry him.
What do you mean? Know everything about Brent?
Well, like his cheating habit. It really bothered me when I was engaged to him, but I really loved him. So I told myself he would stop once we got married. I really wanted to marry him back then. But when I found out he cheated on me with you, I had enough and knew it wouldn't work out.
What do you mean? Brent is faithful. I'm sure he found you really boring. That's why it was so easy to lure him away, so we could be together.
If that's what you want to think, go ahead. But you know, Bree, he messes around with many girls.
Huh?
He posts all these pictures on Instagram. Everyone knows what a player he is.
Brent has an IG account? I didn't know.
Brent probably thought I didn't know either. I still check his IG from time to time and see his latest conquests. I don't think it'll ever end, to be honest.
I don't know anything about that. I'm sure you're lying.
And I know you cheated on him as well.
Excuse me.
I heard you hooked up with Michelle's boyfriend. All our friends know this, and that's why they're avoiding you.
Really? And why do you know this?
All of our friends from high school know. We text each other about Brent's newest girl, and the poetic justice in the boyfriend stealer being duped by the boyfriend she stole.
What? Everyone is laughing at my misfortune behind my back?
Well, it really doesn't concern me. And you aren't in a position to get upset at Brent's affairs. You're cheating on him as well.
Is that why everyone has ghosted me? Is that why they won't come to my wedding?
I'm sure everyone has just blocked your number. But that isn't the only reason they're not attending your wedding.
What do you mean? What other reason could there be?
We're all in Paris at the moment.
What? Paris? Why? Are you on a vacation together?
They're here for my wedding.
Your wedding? I don't understand.
I'm getting married in Paris.
I don't believe it. I thought you're still in love with Brent.
Oh, no way. I mean, I was upset at what you did, Bree. But Brent and I were approaching the end of our relationship. And now I rarely think about him. Except that I'm so happy we broke up when we did.
Are you marrying someone even better than Brent? How did you find an even better guy than Brent?
First of all, Brent isn't a really great catch.
Huh?
I'll admit he's good looking and rather sweet, but he's unfaithful and a total womanizer. He hooks up with his friends' girlfriends, and as a result has very few friends left. His job is rather mundane, and it's not like he's powerful, rich, or anything. He's not a great catcher. Anything.
How dare you say that about him? He's my husband, remember?
Oh, that's right. I apologize. You guys have already turned in the paperwork and everything. Brent contacted me numerous times, begging me to take him back. But I'm happy I ignored all his texts.
What? Brent wanted to get back together with you?
I hate to say it, but he texted me a lot. To be honest, it became a nuisance. He told me that though he likes to play around, the only one he wanted to marry was me. As if I wanted to marry a two-timer like him.
You're lying. He married me. That makes Brent mine and only mine, right?
Michelle was looking at Brent's IG earlier today, and he posted a picture of a pair of champagne glasses with a view of a bed in the background last night.
Last night? He told me he was working late.
Didn't look like work. Anyhow, it doesn't concern me. Sorry if I said something that was none of my business. I wouldn't really worry about it. After all, you're going to make Brent happy, right?
Wait, are you telling me the truth? I mean, we're legally married. We're living together. You wouldn't cheat if you're living together, right?
Why don't you ask him? But remember, you were unfaithful to him as well. Maybe he found out. In any case, you're married now, so I would tread carefully. And most importantly, I'm happy now, so please don't bother me anymore.
My wedding. It's next weekend. And for my friends, practically none of them are attending. Everyone is busy, or so they say. Can you please convince them to come?
Practically none of your friends. Oh, that's really sad.
It's a really big church, so it'll be awkward if there are only a few people from my side. I feel really bad I didn't invite you, Serena. But of course you can come. So will that make us even?
I told you I was not going to your wedding. Plus, I'll still be on my honeymoon in France next weekend. So there's no way I'll be there. And all our friends said they won't be there as well.
But why? We're all friends. And Serena, you're my best friend.
Bree, you're the only one who thinks that. With all the boyfriend stealing you do, honestly, who would want to stay friends with you? And we all think it's a matter of time before you and Brent divorce. Why would anyone want to buy a wedding gift for a couple whom we know will divorce?
Well, how do you know we're going to divorce?
You recently got married and both of you have already had affairs. Only a fool would think that the two of you are going to live happily ever after. I'm going to do my best to not end up like you two. My lawyer fiancé and I will live happily ever after.
Lawyer? Well, how dare you marry someone with a high-paying job like a lawyer?
I chose him because he's a great guy, not because of his profession or salary. I'm not you. I don't steal my friends' boyfriends just because I want them for myself. I'm not a nightmare like you.
You didn't have to say all of that. Please, come to my wedding. You don't need to buy me a wedding gift.
Thanks for the invitation, but I deeply regret that I am unable to attend. I wish you all the best with your two-timing scumbag husband. And never contact me ever again. When Brent came home that night, Bree confronted him about his affairs. He readily admitted that he had been seeing other women. However, Brent had proof Bree was cheating on him as well. He threatened to sue her if she filed for a divorce. Unable to get a divorce, they went ahead with the wedding ceremony as planned. And as expected, there were many empty seats on the bride's side, making it very awkward. Bree's friends cut off all contact with her, so she had no one who would hear her side of the story. At the end, Bree and Brent filed for divorce 6 months after they got married, making everyone wonder why they got married in the first place.